We are on the air. So they're playing for push-ups, I hope, or sit-ups. I think Marty needs sit-ups. What do you think?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Push up, sit up.
maybe you guys are just
Andy's playing for a cheeseburger because he needs to eat a cheeseburger.
yeah, needs one. Uh Race to nine, it looks like. I hope he left it looks like race to nine hot. I think he set it up, so I just sat down at the oh, that's a nice lag. Which rail are you supposed to get close to?
What? What? Happened?
Nice leg.
Yeah.
My money's on Andy right now.
Andy's been shooting pretty good. Yeah. He. What I found with Andy's game, he needs an hour warm up. I think that's why he was here early
Yeah, yeah,
because when he gets in cold, he kind of shoots a little hard and he kind of, he's
yeah.
a great player, can make pot balls all day long. But what screws him up is hitting it too hard and getting the shape, not exactly
Right.
what he's looking for. But after he's warmed up a little bit, he kind of calms down and but Martin, he's been shooting really good too. He's
Yeah, it is a one game. I mean, Martin feels he's at about a 500. So he put this. He was telling me last time I was here, Thursday or Friday, that he put himself at a 500, even though his Fargo's 455s, and that 500 is only 30 away from Andy's 532. So that's why the spot is only 9.8 when
right.
really it could have been 9.7,
Yeah.
right, or 9.6, probably 9.7. And I'm hoping they're doing winter breaks. I just love that format. They should just keep it in pool. I think on a table on a small table with 8 ball, it should be winter breaks, and then 9 foot on a or 9 ball on a 9 foot should be winter breaks.
Yeah. Marty's assessment at 500, I think, is pretty close where he's playing.
Yeah,
He shoots lots of 500 players and kind of holds his own. So
yeah.
I don't think that that's too far off.
No, good on him for stepping up. And I
Yeah.
I know he's planning a birthday tournament for himself, and he's only inviting people he wants to beat. Which is good on him too, right? It's like I need to play this. I want to beat this guy. I want to beat that. He's only going to invite people he wants to beat.
That's good.
Alrighty, so game on. Didn't hear anything go down, so Marty gets first crack at it. 8 ball's in a bad spot, so is a 14 beside the eight. Let's see if I can really do this here. Where's that mouse? Three monitors. Yeah, so this mess here is
Yeah.
the issue. Oh, he's trying to get a ticky on it. Ooh.
Helped him a little bit.
I missed. What did he take? One, two,
Gives-
three, four, five,
Gives
six.
him pocket at least for it.
Yeah, so he's high ball. It did. He may be able to make it right now. That was a great shot if he planned that. Looked like he was trying to make something happen there because high ball to that ball was a pretty good shot. Oh no, he sees he had a bit of spin on there to throw it in. But throw will happen better if you hit it lighter. Harder
Right.
you hit it, the less throw it has.
Yeah.
Doesn't grab. Has just inertia's too big. All right, this is Andy's. It's opened up after Marty did that. It's with the right ball placement, he can run this out without moving anything.
Yeah, he needs to get good placement on that 4-7 problem.
Yeah, so he has to land here,
Yeah.
like you say, yeah, or find this window. That's not good. So a little bit of a stab there. He is hitting hard there. He's gonna cut this up here. It's gonna graze the bottom of the eight. No,
He got it.
But may have to go in off four in off the seven.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he's calling the four on the side here. So in off.
oh my,
yeah.
look at that.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh. Well, he tied up some. Yeah, he tied up the 5-7. It kind of looks like it goes.
It's a combo, yeah.
So things are kind of rolling Andy's way. If there was if luck was going to be determined, it's going Andy's way right now. Even though he scratched there, he played a
He-
pretty good carom, and his balls roll together in a favorable position.
I don't know how to take that ball right now. I know he was trying to get positioned on the green afterwards. But I think those two, well, actually it might work. Might work.
Yeah, yeah. I would take the 9 before. I wouldn't leave the 9 last. I don't like that 6 ball. Turns into a beach ball if you
Yeah.
let it.
Well, that could work actually. Now he's got, is it 15, 10?
Yeah, 15, 10, and 9. Oh, he's got that 11 ball up there too. Or 13. Whatever is by that 5 and 7. He shoots pretty good, but I think he shoots a little hard.
Yeah.
Could lighten it. I think his
Yeah.
best shooting is when he shoots light. Like that. Just get where you need to.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. A lot of players do shoot hard. Lindsay's one of them. Ian shoots hard, and they do good. But I think they could. I think I think you get better if you shoot. Oh, this is gonna be trouble.
Can run into that
Yeah.
5-7.
And if he tries to miss it, he ends up on this weird trajectory that comes down here, right? Like it's
Yeah.
gonna surround the 8, but it could also hit the 8. Hit it or go scratch in the side.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he cut it. That's a deceiving angle. I thought he was coming down.
That was that hitting it hard thing too.
Right, right.
I mean, he's shooting 8, so that's a good thing. But
Yeah. See, the other corner is safer if he goes here and leaves it here, then yeah, he's going up the other way. Nice shot. Wow. Shooting good.
first blood.
Handicap is
90. There we
yeah,
go.
I mean I don't know if it's gonna come into play later. He feels he's at 5. A little green behind the gills from the other day, he said.
There,
Yeah. We were supposed to meet the other night. Oh, who's this? Yeah, so I don't know how he gets rid of these sharks or these trollers. They're usually from Russia, he figures.
Really?
Yeah. Somehow he usually click, 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 and he bans them off the screen, but
Oh.
whatever, it is what it is. I'm not going to fart with it because I'll end up wrecking everything. I don't know if I can even get rid of it.
I'll just click on it and say, here's access to my computer. Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, yeah. I can't right click it or anything. Well, his break, he's trying to make the balls in the side. Oh, he got kicked up and made it.
Me too.
Okay. Which is the better side? Kind of didn't really get a big break there, though.
No, nothing real spread out, but
Feels like he's a little fast paced to me. He hasn't settled in yet, which usually happens in the first 1 or 2 games. They kind of a little anxious and they kind of move a little quicker, or
if he takes the 7 now, that'll put him right onto that 5-1
right,
kind of mess up there.
right. So Doug's saying here, and then just the cue ball will float up this way.
Yeah.
And then he's got that 5. But
looks like he's electing for the high ball.
they all kind of go. No, that one doesn't go. It did go before. I don't think he needed to move that. It did go.
Now he's kind of tricky because he's left himself a long slice on that
The 11,
11 up in the corner, and then he's got to try to figure out what to do. He might be able to get to the 10 after that.
He almost has to come down and hit that 9 again. He's potting well, that's for sure.
He got to the 10. It's just now there's problems. Now he's.
Which one's he gonna break out, right?
Yeah.
You can put topping on it and hit the 9, or you can put a little bit of stun and come over and hit that 8, 15. He went for the stun but missed the shot. And
Boy, did that ever open things up for Andy.
right. And he's got to get out here. He's got to send a message. Really, he only got unlucky on that last run out. He made something out of that trouble, right?
Mhm.
This one's pretty vanilla when it comes to running out. He can stay
see
right in
that.
the middle of all those ones.
I was just gonna say, I see that 4, 3, 6, 7, 2, 5, 1. Okay.
That's all right. Oh, even a little help there. So he's getting a couple good rolls in. You can roll this in, probably draw back for the 7 side. Or crash into the 9 and go 3 side.
Or 7 in the side and just kind of hold it a little bit. That might.
Yeah, you can do that shot you were talking about earlier. Just get up to the 5 from the 7.
Yeah.
He's going now. He's going to do it. I think he'd like to get that 3 before he goes up table, but I think he's forced to go up table here.
which isn't really a bad thing because you could use that 3 for the 8 in the side, right?
True.
3 is the last one.
And 2 might even be a stop shot if it just roll forward on a 2 to get to the 3. This is not a great angle to get onto that 1, but you can juice it with right, and then the cue ball will take off this way,
Yeah.
right? And then it's you can make it for you can make the yeah,
That's
good shot.
exact.
Yeah, good shot. Little hard, but he's on a rail and that kind of impedes his aiming and ability to control the ball. Because as it is, he can only come down this way, right?
Yeah.
If he just puts topping. So it's a weighted shot. He's going to try to land here to either take the this way or that way. I wouldn't try to put anything on it. No, he's actually going 2-3.
Yeah, which I don't really like that either because then he's relying on that 3 ball to get him to the 1.
Yeah. He may not think. He probably didn't think he could hold it for where I had those X's. I think he thought it was going to end up underneath the 9, making that 1.
Yeah.
Because it was a kind of a thin
He
hit.
could still do that 1 now, even. I mean, he was, it was kind of same angle either side of the table, but he's got a pretty good draw shot here. So
He keeps ending up with the same angle on it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Three shots in a row. He had the same angle. Not in a row, but oh no, it was 3 in a row. He had the same angle. Yeah. Now he's really got a little. I don't know if I go right here or just bottom. Right. I'm thinking right to go this way, but bottom kind of flirts with this 9, and you kind of don't want to be. Yeah, he's
Oh,
not going to be happy with this leave. He has a shot though.
right corner.
No, I think he can cut it in.
Oh, maybe he could slice it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's iffy. I can't tell from this camera angle. He might be kicking it. No, he's over there looking at it, right? The fact that he's over there looking at it makes me think he can cut it. I think he's gonna overcut it. No, he nailed it.
Got it. Nice shot.
Yeah. Way to scramble your way out of that one.
That was a little scramble for sure.
That's 8-ball though.
Yeah.
A little sideways. The next thing you know, your next 3 shots are sideways. Hard to regain control. Luckily, some of the high balls are off the table. He didn't get hooked or, What's his break? Do you know what he tries on his break? Just to bust them open, or does he have a plan to make a ball?
We play your break a lot. I mean,
Okay.
when I play Andy, most of the time we talk about your break and he hits it way harder than he needs to.
Oh, so it hits above the side
It
pocket.
always goes. The second ball goes above that side pocket,
Right.
mostly. But we do practice that break, and
I find if you do hit it hard, if you start moving toward the center, your ball starts lowering into the side.
oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
because sometimes I can't help but hit it hard. And I'm like, God, I'm trying to hit it light. But
Yeah,
I'm always doing it at about whatever 21 miles an hour, and I'm trying to do 18.
yeah.
So then I moved where he is. Yeah, right about there, hard, right? A little bit to the left. I sort of float over.
Yeah.
You'll see me float over, but I'll definitely keep an eye on that 3 ball on the side. So this is the ball that we're trying to make, is this one here. See how he does there.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
That was the right break.
Yeah, that's because when you hit it harder, so if you find yourself hitting harder or lighter, you just move it the other way, right?
Look at that break. You mean 3 balls and everything's wide open.
Yeah,
That's 7.
they both go on the side.
Yeah, they both got holes.
Yeah. And balls around them to get onto them.
Yeah.
Low ball is. I think I take a high ball here.
I think so too. He's if he takes low ball, he's forcing himself to.
Well, the first shot has got to be. He's almost straight in on the rail. 5 to get to the 7. It can be done, but look at he's jacking up to do it. Yeah, he did it well.
Yeah.
He did it well.
That if he can make that 7 in the side, then he's
He's trying to get on this side of that line or this side of this line. He did not get either. Yeah. He did that to himself. And that's kind of why I like highball. It had more options all around the table, where that one was kind of handcuffed. But I thought he had an angle to get back. He may have been a little bit jacked up again, but You know
Well,
what?
I think,
He's hitting them hard, right?
yeah, I think he tried rolling through it to get the cue
Oh
ball
yeah, yeah.
on this side, but there was too much of too, cue ball caught too much of that 11 or whatever it was tied up with the
The 9, yeah.
or not nine, sorry.
Well, he's got a jump cue out, doesn't he?
Yep.
Now, is he going to do a little jump on the 1 or the long jump on the 2? Probably the little jump on the 1. It won't fly off the table trying that one. Could scratch though.
We sure got to be jacked up high to bounce that thing right up and over that. Boy,
Evil Knieveled it right over everything. Okay, so Marty's at table, ball in hand. I like him taking a 9 ball first. Get the middle balls out of the off the table. You can almost do 9 stop 12. Right? Shoot the 9 here. Maybe draw back to here for the 12. I like taking the middle balls because there's no rail near them to get shape.
right.
He could even do 9, 13, 12, and then he's golden, right? Yeah, I like 9, 13, 12. Pretty much just rolls, right? Roll, stop, and then do whichever way you want to go after that. If the 8 goes by the 1, 10 balls last.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to do exactly what you said. Roll, take the 13, stop maybe the 10, 14. No?
Yeah, 12, I think. I think 12. Oh, yeah, you can roll forward for the 12 on the side. Nope, no, but the only problem with that is there's no rail after, right? If he ends up a little wonky, he's gonna have to go 2 rails for shape. Looks like he did all right though.
Yeah, but that
Just
what I don't
just
like
don't
about
draw.
that is he's using the last two balls.
Yeah, he's gonna
Get,
draw this way,
yeah,
which I don't like because it's going toward the side. Unless he snatches it and comes off this way,
he's gonna have to.
he's gonna flirt with that.
Where else could he go? Yeah, I think that's the only other one. Put the cue ball back on the left hand side. Oh,
There's a bit of indecision there. I think his plan changed and he didn't change with the plan.
position. The last position on his last shot kind of dictated the change in everything.
Right.
Wasn't exactly where he wanted.
Yeah, yeah. He was drawing it toward either following it toward a side pocket or drawing toward a side pocket, right? And I think I don't know if this actually passes to go into there. Otherwise, that'd be a good last ball, right? You just roll here and then away you go. But clearly, it wasn't. His style is hard to read. He kind of plays.
I knew that was going to flirt a little bit with that two ball, but now he's.
He may have gone away with it.
You see the 4? How do you get to the?
I think
how do
he
you
may
get from, how
might
do you
make
get from
that.
the 4 to the or go for the 2 now?
Yeah, 2 on the side if the 8 is clear.
He's.
He's got to go 2 rails here.
Oh my! Did he do it?
Oh, gravy train. Oh, he got burned. Oh man,
That would have been a friggin'
that would have been.
shot.
It would have been, yeah. Get yourself in trouble and out, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's in trouble now. I mean, he can block that pocket. It's all he can hope to do is just sort of as thin as he can hit it. Just get it in the way get it in the way of the 10 and hopefully deeper to block both these balls from going in, right? He might only be able to skin it. Hope he doesn't scratch there.
Oh, he did.
Well, he went for it. Yeah, going for it is not a great idea.
Look at the lead though. That's not a bad lead.
It's an easy safety though.
Yeah.
Anywhere, Marty will probably most likely try to leave him in this whole area here. I think he's taking the wrong ball for safety. And the reason I say that is you can, to make the 11, the real estate is over here, right? Let's do that over again. The real estate for the 11 is over here.
Yeah.
Whereas the real estate to make the 10 is over here. It's a lot bigger area. So what he could have done was just shoot this way with right English to send the cue ball up this way and then move that over to a spot, you know.
Easier accessible,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then the real estate is huge to make it, right? Just helps develop your balls a bit better. shot. Oh, he didn't freeze under. He's trying to freeze up to it
Yeah,
or in between the rail and the
that's
11.
still a great shot because the safety's a lot harder now. The that even making that 11 is going to
Right,
be difficult. It's a harder out. I think if I was Martin right now, I'd probably shoot that 12, leave the cue ball way up on the other end of the
right.
table there, make Andy do a real tough cut shot.
Or bank. I mean, if he goes for even if he banks and leaves the ball here, Andy has to bank it up, right? Oh, he
Yeah,
didn't get the leave he was wanting. Those touchy safeties are tough. He was better off touching it this way, right, and
yeah.
just leaving the cue ball here.
I say Andy go up in the top corner, leave the cue ball on this side for the 8 and the side. That way, if he misses, Martin's going to leave Martin
Is
the
he going
harder.
side? I think he's going side. That's a tough shot. Nice
Really?
one.
Yeah,
Automatic shape though.
yeah,
Just had to make the ball.
yeah. Well,
Bad
that's
safety.
his confidence, right?
Yeah,
He's
bad safety on Marty's part there. You leave a guy like Andy a shot, he's gonna
gonna
take
get out.
advantage. That's that 455 showing up.
474, man.
Oh, man.
Martin's
Yeah.
455.
Right. But really, I mean, I think that was the better. If he's going to do a soft shot, I'm sure he wanted to leave that frozen to his 2,
Yeah,
the 11 or whatever that was. I think it was 11. But I think I like your shot a bit better. You definitely can get the cue ball high up there, and then it puts the onus back on.
on Andy to make a
Yeah,
good shot. Plus, try to get the shape because it's hard to control a long slice and get shape on. Even though the 8 was kind of in the middle,
right.
it was open, but that cue ball is sliding around quite a bit when it's that far of a shot and it's that much of a slice.
And as it turned out, he left it straight in inside
Yeah.
with a perfect angle to branch out for the 8 ball shape. It's better when you're playing safety. It's so much better to put distance in the equation.
Mm-hmm.
There was absolutely no distance there. It would have been nice if it froze up to it, but that's a big ask, especially on a touchy shot.
Mm-hmm.
There, cue ball got away or whatever, right? Oh, look at that cluster.
Oh, made a 3. What the heck did happen? How do you get
That
6 balls all blonked right up in the corner there?
2 was going in the side. It got knocked down out of the way.
I like low ball here for the sole fact that Marty's going to have to do a lot of work to bust that other stuff open.
You can use this one. It's hard to break that open. That 15 is in the way for the 5. Like it'd be nice to get an angle like here to float into these, to smash into those, but this ball here blocks the path,
Yeah,
right? Because you can float down in a perfect spot to get an angle to bust it, but I mean, is he gonna try to bust it here, right?
I say he's going down table. Yeah,
He's got that 2 or 4, so he's probably gonna try to
pull it up.
come up this way. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's there. He's gonna have to power hit it though, really hard. He's got to move 6 balls to get another shot. You move 2 of them.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't got a shot. You got a safety, but you don't have an offensive shot. I practice. I practice this. It's a elevated stun shot.
Oh,
elevated stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to see it, but yeah, that's pretty close. It's a stop shot I do though. He kind of drew back a bit, but he freed open 2 balls, right?
Yep. Yep.
And locked Marty.
He needed to get those 2 out of there because there's no out, other than breaking them up.
Right.
And you're right, breaking them up would have broken up Marty's balls more.
Right.
So you might as well just move it now and let Marty deal with the.
Did he call him a combo? Oh, he did not call that. Oh, he's not shooting. Might have been going for the corner combo. Well, he can't.
How does Andy get up table now on that?
This one he can
All
go
he
2
needs to do-
rails.
Yeah, he just needs to get to the left side of the 5,
Yeah.
and then
Topping will do it, yeah.
yeah,
A little bit of left. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a lot of left.
that was a little hard.
A little heavy, you're right.
Well, you know what? We he might be able to draw enough to get the 2, and then the 7 after that, and the 8's all over but the crying.
Yeah, true. Andy's definitely shooting better.
He just needs to draw.
I'm not sure if Marty could have played a safety there and locked him up. It was tough to lock him up. The 6 was down low and the 7 was on the rail, so there was almost no place to hide as a safety except frozen to a ball.
If he can get that in the side and draw back and even bump that 13 to give him a little bit of angle, oh, that was enough. Now it's got to do that same bottom just to get up to the rail again, and then
I think he's got quite a big window here, but I mean, he wants to be as straight. He wants to be on an angle, something like this, right?
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Now the cue ball will just naturally come this way.
Exactly. No, nothing. All he's got to do is constantly make the ball.
Yeah.
Good out.
Oh, yeah. You know, if it was a nice break, it's too bad those clustered up. He would have broken ran those. I think he's shooting that good. Let's watch that cue ball. I think it was if I'm not mistaken, the cue ball got in the way of that 2 ball and knocked it down. So
maybe
he's got a break, so the cue ball goes to the center of the table or toward his left.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed with that break is when you play stun, or for me, when you play stun, to just bounce that cue ball up in the middle and drop it back down in place again, it always winds up getting a little bit of draw. So I find that when I'm hitting it where I think I need to hit it hard enough, I have to put just half a tip above stun just to keep the cue ball kind of not rolling forward,
but squat.
But yeah, exactly.
I do that too. But the same thing Andy did. So the cue ball's here, right? He breaks, and then the cue ball comes this way, and then interferes with the second ball that's coming over here.
Oh
right? I hate doing that because you just defeated the whole purpose. The other thing that happens is the second ball, this ball here, will come down and flirt with it as well.
Oh, right? Kicking it.
Yeah. Sometimes it like this 9 will come out this way and it'll actually miss it, or sometimes it knocks it up there, or else the 9 goes in off, right?
Oh yeah.
So watch the 2, so then watch this 9, right?
He's more center now, so maybe that'll help with the.
So there's that 2.
No.
The cue ball going. The cue ball actually hit the 9. Hit the 9 on the way to the 2. Yeah. So he's done it twice now in a row where the cue ball went. Pretty much took the same path. It hit here and then came this way. Last time it came a little higher, but that one I think it went to the rail and then hit. But he's got to land it here or here, right? That cue ball.
Yeah.
Then he's running out.
Yeah.
Because that 2 is definitely going toward that pocket with the pace he's hitting it at, and that pace is spreading them out good. So Marty has to run this out. Then a 500 should be able to get down to at least 6 balls.
As long as he's worrying about that 8 ball too, right? He's got to. Oh,
I think I take the 13 here if it goes by the 10.
I would too.
If not, he's drawing into that 13 or 8.
Or
preferably the 13.
13 in the side and just leave the cue ball there.
Yeah. If he can get in there. The camera's 8 feet. It's like we're confusing it with like our 5.5 length.
Yeah.
5.5 feet height, but see, this is a mistake. That wasn't a trouble ball. The 13's a trouble ball.
Yeah, so now he's taken 2 of his duck with ball in hand. He's just moved 2 ducks.
Yeah. He's getting the shape, but can he get on that 13? Oh, he almost did. So why not take it first?
Yeah. I mean, if that's what he was trying to do.
You have to land on a postage stamp to make it. Like, why not just put it down with your hand on that postage stamp and then build the run out from there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like you said, he took away two ducks, or at least 2 wide open balls he could use for backup.
Yeah.
Security.
Use them for shape later, or use them for
yeah.
Or even he could have just covered the hole with them if you were in trouble and you needed to stop Andy from getting out right.
Nice, nice. Little heavy. That was a good shot though.
Yep.
Got didn't move a ball and got kind of it was edging exactly where I thought it should go
Yeah.
for the 10 in the side. He's got 10 in the corner, right?
10 in the corner
Yeah.
and
Probably 14 and lead. He should be I would be over here looking at what angle I need.
to get that.
Yeah, to drop down to here.
Exactly. Break
Yeah.
it out. Yeah.
I would know where it is, right?
Nope. Wrong
Now,
side. He's on the
yeah.
wrong side of that
He
pass
he
line.
he didn't even stand over here to look at the angle and then say there's a little piece of whatever on the table.
Yeah.
That's where I need to be. Now he's got to go up table, in my opinion. He's got to go to the corner and then just break him open. And he's doing that. Looks like he's going to do that. Nice. That's the right shot.
Oh yeah.
That's what you call missing the right shot.
Yeah.
It's better than going taking it in the side and then trying to get back down table with some miracle, missing all of Andy's balls.
Well, it looks to me like that 5 is a natural, so he can just tap that
I think
thing.
he's too close. If it's frozen, he can shoot right through it.
Yeah.
But
Even if it runs into the 6, the 6 might run into this 1, but he'll still gonna leave himself a shot, right? And then the other 4 balls are easy.
he's got to watch out here. He's good scratching the side. Oh, nice hit. Nice and light.
That's
Wow.
a little right English and just nice and slow. Let that cue ball float to the left
Right.
a little bit. Get
Yeah.
the 1 and
So Doug's saying the key ball is going to do this. And then with right English, it heads this way.
Yeah.
Instead of this way with natural. He's definitely going to get shape on that 1 though. He's down there and he's
slow.
no. He did no English and took
No.
that line, the second
Yeah.
line I drew in. Which your shot was right. Your shot was the actual shot he should be taking. Because look at him. He's sitting on the table. He's over a ball, right?
Yeah.
Even if he makes it, it's just bad pool, right?
Well,
It's
play
it's
with that.
doable, but your shot, he's standing where he's not over a ball. He's standing on, in form. But he's kind of a scramble king, so I see him getting out here. And then Marty's got to be worried about a 4-1 lead when he had ball in hand with a wide open table.
Yeah, he's probably gonna look back at this and go, "Yeah, that was a boo boo."
You should be thinking that now, just like, okay, I got to bear down.
Yeah.
What do I have to change, right? You coach yourself in the corner. Don't beat yourself up saying, "Oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda." It's about when you're sitting in your chair, think positive. Like, okay, next time I get there, I'm gonna take my time and stop taking shortcuts,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make sure I know where to be, and then I'm gonna get there. That's what I do when I'm sitting in the chair. Like, it ain't over till it's over. I'm still in this game.
Andy should be out here, just nice tap on the 2 and roll back out in the middle of the table.
Yeah, only a miscue can mess this up.
Yeah.
Now he puts English on it?
See, yeah, no, I was just gonna say, he puts English on shit because he didn't need to do it there, but he did.
No, right, yeah.
And it worked out good for him, but
Could have did it on the 6 to the 1.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, he still hit balls well, and I think I think Martin may start to change things up a little bit. You might see a little bit more hooking going because it's like it's a defense mechanism. I know that that's the way I play, but
Right.
especially when I'm down a little bit, I'm thinking, okay, if I'm not running out like I intended
Right.
to, maybe I better start, playing the hook game a little bit and trying to frustrate my opponent a little bit and maybe give me a little bit more opportunities for.
Sometimes I'll do it like I'll do the same, but I'll do it when I have a low percentage shot. If I know I got a long bank, which I'm not great at, and I'm like, that's a 30 or 40% shot.
Right.
If I could play a safety here instead, and then I'll go that route, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the clusters, I'll play same thing Andy did. When he jacked up on that 2 ball, and that the game before, he didn't try anything Hollywood. He just get that ball out, and then they're both open,
Mhm.
and then left Marty. I would have left Marty frozen to the ball, but I don't like people. I don't like leaving the option for people to jump. Or I'd like them to shoot away from their ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's better to freeze them to it. But And he did well in that shot anyway. But it was, in my opinion, it's just I know you have to freeze him to a ball
Yeah.
at a higher level, so might as well start as soon as you can.
Yeah.
So let's watch that 14 and the 4.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh
And
yeah,
the
you're
cue
right.
ball.
Oh, you were right. It got kicked. The 4 got kicked. It was heading to the
Yeah,
corner,
right.
but
And
you just got another kick that.
and the 14 was going to go in the side, but there was that cue ball for the
Yeah.
fourth time in a row. The cue ball has interfered with the 2 balls he could have been making. Right. Last time the cue ball got kicked in.
You know how to correct that is just to move it a little to the left of the table at the top because
Right.
he's obviously he's hitting it and it's bouncing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the left. So if he moves the cue ball to the left, it'll give him an angle.
Exactly. It'll miss.
It'll start to
Yeah.
should straighten it out.
Yeah, yeah.
In theory, at least.
But he has to hit lighter,
Yeah.
or otherwise the 4 will be hitting the top point and not going in. Well, this is it. This is where he's got to change gears from what he was doing before. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he knows it's broke. So he's gonna do something to fix it. Now he's got issues here down low, right? He's got to figure this issue out.
Yeah.
They have nowhere to go. Zero. Does the 7 go by? I don't think so. I could be wrong though. That 7 might be able to go in here. Now I say it, it looks like it does. 5 still has no home though.
Yeah. You're right. I think that's what he's looking at right now.
Yeah, that was going to be an issue.
Well, I mean, if anything, it's out now, and
He played
the
somewhat
5 will
safe.
go.
Yeah.
You know, if the 10's out of the way, the 5 will go.
Right, and it looks like 10's the only ball he can make right here.
Yeah.
And he has to figure out these ones now. What's Andy doing about these?
Yeah.
This does not go past, I don't believe. So he's got to figure this ball out as well. I'm assuming the 10's going here, and then he's going to go up table, deal with those ones right away. But
what do you think about playing a safety right at the top of the middle of the table?
Off the 11.
Off the 11, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Opens him up. He came down. He didn't want to. Yeah, I think it was a right shot. Plus, if he hit it lighter, the 11 would be over here, not back where it was.
Yeah.
In a bit of trouble. Did open him up a bit, but yeah, if he lagged Marty's lag, would have been right there, and then Marty would be in trouble, right?
He would have been in trouble.
Yeah, and the 11 would be somewhere nice.
You know where it is right now. If he limited him to 1 shot, but if you can make this and get back to this end of the table,
he's window shopping.
Yeah.
Wow,
he's hitting it pretty hard, and I think he's a little frustrated.
No, in my opinion, this is my opinion. He's doing 3rd gear shots. Like when you're in 3rd gear,
yeah,
you can do those shots with accuracy and consistency. But he's struggling to get into 1st gear.
Yeah,
and he's trying a 3rd gear shot. Right? Sure, he can make it after he's been playing an hour, right, and then been making a bunch of balls and feeling confident. But you can't. You got to know what gear you're in, and then play to those limits. Because as it was, I felt the cue ball, he was gonna be window shopping. Here's one window, right?
Yeah.
And then as he comes down, here's another one, right? And then as he, there's a combo, right? He was just gonna window shop the whole way. The other combo, right? He was window shopping for combos.
Look at that shot from Andy. That 10 was messed up, and he took that one with bottom stun and just rolled left and got right behind that 10.
Yeah, he's definitely out shooting Marty at the moment. Still a lot of ball to be played, though. We're not quite halfway. Well, we are at halfway. It's five games, so game 6 is halfway. He's halfway to 9 is 4.5. So they're there.
I think he tries to take that 10 and roll a tiny bit. And it's a soft shot, but I think he needs to roll a tiny bit to work that 14 up in either corner or in the side. Oh, he did it too. Look at that.
Kept that 8 open too.
Yeah, kept the 8 open.
He's still rubbing balls though, but he's got to take this 15.
He's got sure. Yeah, he's got to take it now
and rub into that 2. Actually, halfway is when there's 9 games, not 6.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So there's still a lot of ball to be played. Not out of it yet, Marty.
Wow.
No, left himself. Yeah,
It
rubbing that
didn't
ball, right? Just
didn't want to push that ball
no.
into there, but he didn't really have a. I mean, he's a great shot, but
Yeah,
he knew he was getting into it. He just needed to.
he needed to hit it super light, which I don't think he could have any
Mhm.
lighter. I think he had to hit it hard enough to come out.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of ball. He's got a lot of space down here to get to though. So it's not inconceivable to take this shot, right?
Oh, he's trying to bounce it.
Bank to block. He
He's gonna
can't
draw
do.
this pipe. Oh,
That's a miscue, folks.
yeah.
Now Marty has to run this out. And five first, five on the side first.
Yep.
Or the corner. Whatever he likes. I like the side. Or the combo too, I guess. I wouldn't do a combo if I didn't have to.
Yeah, that's
So
even.
I like the corner a little bit because you can put the cue ball like further away from the ball instead of the side, which is be like a little tighter, right? It's tighter to go to the side.
And still control it a little bit better
Yeah.
too.
Even this is the same as a side pocket shot but on the side pocket you don't have a combo.
Mm-hmm.
He was just as close to the object ball he was shooting at. Okay, just roll these in. Don't hook yourself. I think he can get that 7. He might be clips by that 6 a little. Maybe not. Again, the camera's 8 feet in the air. Yeah, you can see it. Doesn't have to move the cue ball much. Well, now he's in a bit of a jam here. He's just got to be on this side of that line, right? Just stay on this side of that line. You'll have the 6, and then I think the 8 will go on the side.
Yeah.
It'd be better if
It
the
was just on the top side of the eight.
yeah if the cue ball could be where the 4 is, then he can just sort of come up like that, right?
Or even behind the 4,
Right.
shoot it in the
Yeah.
side and roll the cue ball toward
Right.
that.
So Doug's saying here, he can just pop up this way. We'll see what he decides. So I did draw that line. He had to pass, right? Wherever it was. I think I drew a line like that, and I don't think he got it. Again, that high ball. Is he drawing it back and out?
Yeah.
See how deceiving that 8-foot camera angle is?
There is.
Well, this is a thin cut. Andy cut this one in earlier in the match. I think it was his first win. Similar cut.
Well,
Oh, he had a lot of right on it too to avoid the scratch in the side.
uh,
So it may have curved into it, right? He hit it so thick.
yeah. Well, Andy's 100% capable of getting out on here.
Yeah. Can land and we're almost right where it's at, near the side pocket, or go up table. Yeah, he tried to go where it was. It wasn't bad. So he put left on there, or sort of some right.
So, yeah.
He had right spin. So this one, it looks like the cue ball has to actually go here and then back and forth to this area of the table.
Yeah.
He's
He's
not holding
good at
it.
that too.
Yeah.
And he's hitting it kind of center, so he'll hit it fairly hard, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely not holding it. Oh, don't want to be in there. You don't want to be in there. Yeah, he's getting the rolls. This is tough though. It's not
No, there's
because you have to follow it and not double hit, and follow it like 4 inches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 or 5. I mean, he's wants to land about here, right? Which is going to be tough when you're so close. The other option is I wouldn't even try it.
No,
Jack it up and then reversing it. You know?
or hide behind the 9.
Yeah, you gotta get a rail.
No,
Look at this. Yeah, he had a better angle than I thought. I thought he was pretty much straight in. Well, this one he can go 1 rail or 2. It's really his choice. 2 is safer
yeah,
if you want to juice it over and not not hit the side.
yeah.
1 is kind of
And you can hit it. You
Yeah.
can hit it a little bit.
you hit it too hard or hit the
Yeah.
side pocket.
You need to throw some spin on it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That's one of the reasons I didn't like that. Not because I thought he was going to make it, but I thought if he hits it, it could end up with the 8 here and the cue ball here,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Yeah, and then you're
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's charity day. That was a gift from Andy to Marty. Let's see if he can capitalize it. This game would be yes, please. It'd be a different game if Andy's cue ball wasn't interfering with that side pocket and
Yeah.
the second ball. He would have ran a couple, I think. He's shooting that good. Oh, I made a bad decision there. I think on that last shot, the one ball, I put bottom left and go two rails. Okay, so just gonna find a picture for my nephew. Thanks. Oh, what's wrong? Just trying to send a picture of Bob. Hey, I'm gonna also check on that tournament in Bellevue. A bunch of Canadians are in the finals there. Kenny Brown out of Aldergrove. So he did his cue ball did the same thing.
Yeah.
Interfered with the. He's taking a page out of Andy's book. Oh, there's Kenny Brown saying the payouts right there.
Really? Holy cow! They're paying up 16 places.
16 places. So in the Bellevue tournament, Steve Follen wins undefeated. Nick Kruger comes back to take second. He was guaranteed fourth, I believe, fourth or fifth. Kenny Brown, Tim Lassard out of Penticton, Lido from Vancouver. I don't want to pronounce that name there. Varun Juhenta. I'm sorry. And then Dexter Ambang was the last Canadian there. Let's see. Oh, Don Davidson way down the list. Mike Silvius went down as well. It's about a 3-hour drive. Oh, interesting tournament. But it's nice to see. I wish it was streamed. At least one table. I wish one table was streamed.
Are they? You have to be sanctioned within
Nope.
special. Nope.
Nope. Open tournament.
Open.
Nice bull hall. They got about 16. At one point, they had about 12. 12 7-foots. Oh, wait. Now it's ball in hand. No, that's ball in hand now because it interfered.
Oh yeah,
Right. If it didn't, yeah,
ball hit it.
Yeah. If that 12 didn't get interrupted with, then he could put it back and be still shooting. So here we are, Marty again, ball in hand, wide open table.
Yeah.
And open. So he's gonna take the probably 11 if he's high ball or the 15.
No, he's going.
Oh, he's going low. Okay, which isn't bad.
Yeah, no, that's not bad.
Yeah.
He's
Just getting from the 5 to the other balls will be the issue coming, or the one coming down for this 2, or coming down this way for the 2 this way. Right, that's probably the path. He can also draw this way for the 6. The 2 to the other balls. Oh, don't hook yourself.
He didn't want to do that.
Yeah, he's not playing at a 500 level.
No, he just needed a little bit of bottom just to
exactly
stop that.
He's not happy about it. Who would be? He didn't even leave himself a shot. He actually hooked himself better than Andy could.
Yeah.
This is a jump shot though. He's got to be able to make this jump. This is not a hard jump shot. This one ball. Just the only key to this one is landing right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right.
Yeah.
Not high, not low, and you're pretty much straight in. So you're not going to deflect off the table. This is a jump shot all day. You're not jumping the 2. You're not jumping. You're going to go off the rail for the 6. You know, maybe leave it safe if it dribbles down this area, the cue ball.
You're so much. There's so many things.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and he's going to start with the 15, right? It's going here and then just
float in the middle of the table and everything's all open.
Yeah. He can't even come down here. This is a good spot.
Yep.
This is where I think he's going to try and land. But like you said,
yeah,
he can come here too. Either of those 2 spots.
Yeah. I don't know if the 10 passes to the corner down here, does it?
Right. You mean through it? It probably does. Our angle is a little bit wonky.
Yeah.
But it probably does.
If it does, then anywhere in the middle.
See if he lands in circles.
Oh.
Right.
Tiny bit.
Little
That's okay though.
Yeah. Got in the middle of everything. He's going to end up with a shot no matter what.
Yeah.
Or the only place he could have been in trouble is right there.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to get there with that shot. No. He's looking at that 10 you're talking about. Yeah, he's kind of indicated that it does go. But really, it goes this way all day. Right?
Yeah.
Same with up this way. So he doesn't have to thread a needle to make it. He just opt to play shape on another ball that'll get him there. Like that 14, he could have played straight in and then just followed it for the 10.
Oh, he's shooting it in the corner. Must go.
Just has to be accurate. Doesn't need shape. Nice. Shape was automatic.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely out shooting him. I'd have a problem with him, I think. Although he would have given me ball in hand a couple times, I would have capitalized on.
You gonna roll into it? No,
Ooh.
going that one. Nice. Left
Stuck with
himself
a
a
combo,
combo.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he had to. I think you're right. He had to roll into that 9.
Yeah.
This is going to be a little sketchy with that one ball. Well, he avoided it. I thought he was going to nick the 1 and not get where he wanted to. Middle of the table. Kind of a little farther than middle of the table, but
Oh, this is
in off.
This
right?
is classic Andy though. Like scratch. Oh,
True enough, eh? Uh-oh, this is a tester. On the rail, nearly straight in. I don't think he's quite straight in though, so he's good. Gonna hit about the first diamond, I think. I think he hits about here.
yeah. It just needs to roll it.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Little flail, he's giving away games now. He's so generous, this guy. He's give. He scratched on the 8 last game to give Marty a game for free. And now he's giving Marty a wide open table with no work to do. Just build your consistency and confidence. See how hard he's hitting that? Like, I just don't have to. And I know I've seen Marty shoot soft, and he's a deadly player that way. But I think he's locked in first gear. He can't get into it, and he can't stay in it. What gets you out of it is running a table like this. Then you feel a little more comfortable. He's still snapping that chalk up there. He's not happy, right? And he's placing it down a little hard, right? This is a draw shot or 2 rails, your choice. Yeah, he's wondering himself. I don't mind 2 rails. The bottom left is the better shot. Yeah, that's the better shot. Because you're okay for so long, right? You're okay this whole distance.
You're
right?
aiming. You're coming back at the ball that you're shooting.
Right. He's a little bit too far. Whereas 2 rails kind of like it starts disappearing, right? Even if it comes this way, your shot.
As long as it's not a scratch.
That's in. Jeez. Nothing's easy for this run out, eh?
Mm.
It's got to go in the corner, even though it's a duck in the side. I take the corner here. I just don't want that cue ball flying around. Yeah, that's good. Good weight. Corner's a full ball hit, like you know.
Yeah.
And your cue ball controls stop shot. Hey Vic, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, okay. He's not happy. The balls are going down a little hard. He's definitely not happy with his game, but look at the score.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like that's what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of ball to be played. It's 4-1, but halfway is 9 games.
He started out pretty strong. Like he was hitting the ball good, and he was controlling things. And
yeah.
wound up giving him one game with the sinking the 8 ball, and then giving him a pretty fairly straightforward run out on the last one there. But
Marty always breaks from the middle-ish, usually in this area. But he's got to get the cue ball not to come into play with this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're watching this 9 and we're watching this 5 miss the 9. There's the 9 and the 5 missed it. See that?
And the cue ball stayed nice
Yeah.
tight on the table, and that was a good break.
Yeah, that cue ball went right, or that 5 went right where it's supposed to.
Mhm.
I like that break. And now that he's run out of table without getting a free, scratching 8, he's gonna probably. You can see him running this table.
Yeah. No, I can too.
It's very wide open. high ball, obviously. I go high. I go 11, 10, and this is where I come look, right? I need if this was the angle to make it straight in, then I want to be right here. So when
Yeah.
I shoot it, the cue ball wants to draw back for that 15.
Exactly.
If you're on this side, the cue ball wants to head away from the 15.
Yeah.
Even straight in would be good. You can still draw back and then make that 15, right? But you definitely have to be on this line. And I would be standing over here wondering where do I need to be? Then I find a little chalk mark or a burn mark on the table and I pick that as the spot. And literally as I walk up, yeah, nice, little heavy. Oh, he's gonna flirt with that 4 ball now, right? Me, I make the 4 and then come out this way. Not make the 4, but I hit the 4
Hit
away.
four?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Little
diminish the travel though. You have to hit
Yeah.
hard enough to hit it and get out.
little left spin on it, or
Yeah, left. Yeah, see,
yeah. Oh, it
didn't
worked.
make the shot.
Yeah.
Similar, I hit it on the way to the rail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then your spin spins it out to where the 4 is now.
Right.
Nice. That was his best chance to really put a stinger on Andy. Let him hold his cue a little tighter because Andy's out shooting Marty, but it would be 4-4. That would have been Marty's first good run, right? Even that last run was very choppy. Didn't really get shape, and he got a little too far. And then you know what I mean. Didn't quite land where he needed to. The same thing could be said about that run out. He didn't land where he needed to on that 10 ball.
That should work.
Yeah, 7's the only trouble ball.
Yeah.
If there's any trouble, it's a 7.
I think the 7 passes into that corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still have to land here, but
Yeah.
the only problem is like what you have to land here for the 8, right?
Well, you got
It doesn't go here.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't. This whole area is dead for the 8 ball
Yeah.
shape, right? So he's got to consider how do I land over here from these last 3 balls,
I say he takes a 3 with a little bit of angle.
right?
Comes out from the 4. With exactly.
Comes out this way,
Comes out with a 4, 7, 6, and a draw. Little draw.
right?
Like
Like
if you
this.
get a, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's see if he does that. Nope. He's totally different route.
Well, that might have worked.
I like this ball. I kind of like this ball last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get
It comes across, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that worked too.
You just have to get a nice angle though, like this angle, which is like he's doing the same. The line I have on table is like the best angle
He's
to
gonna
get.
try to cheat the pocket and roll it. Oh, he didn't do it.
Yeah, he jumped up there, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think he can see that. Nothing worse than straight in when you need an angle, right? You're like, okay, I leave myself long or do I power draw? He couldn't power draw because the draw brings it back into trouble, right?
Yeah.
He's doing a masse shot. He's actually gonna curve around that. Nice shot.
Oh, we did it too. Look at that.
Look at that, right? Yeah, that was
a lot of guys wouldn't even try that.
No.
No, but
yeah, that's a scrambler right there.
That was a good shot.
Yeah. He had to masse that. Not much, but it still had to go around that 13. And he's laughing at it. He's cackling. But that's what you do, man. You don't rain on your own parade. You just
I think there might be a little bit of a different headspace where both those guys are right now too. Because,
right.
Andy's obviously feeling well, and he's up a few games, so maybe taking a few of those chances isn't a big deal to him right now.
No, and Marty's struggling, so it's not like you're giving the game away.
Yeah.
Marty would still have to get out there, and Marty's not doing it of late. He's not. The last times he's had ball in hand, he hasn't got out.
Yeah.
And he had a nice break there, made 3 balls on the break, wide open. Just had to land one nice shot, and probably could run that out. But he had to flirt with the 4, and I think that made a miss too, right? Making sure he hit that 4 properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that 4 was probably the only. If he landed nice, the 4 isn't even in the equation.
Yeah.
But again, that was drawing on the floor saying, I would be over here finding out where I needed to be, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then when I find a spot, when I walk over here, my eyes are locked on that spot. And then so I don't forget where it is,
Mm.
right? And then I remember that little divot or dink or whatever it is. Usually it's a burn from a jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. They leave those little white spots on the table. Wow, this cue ball completely it just went straight this way,
It did.
right? I mean, his whole brake system is sending the cue ball this way,
Yeah.
which is detrimental to his break and runs. We don't meet you guys in league again, right? Hey, schooling you guys on how to break and run, right? It's like
We got schooled last time we met there. Yeah.
oh, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna start teaching teams that play last call.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I think they're gonna catch us. They're doing really well. Same with the third place team, Spots and Stripes. I think it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had a bad week last week, but they're right there. I mean, they lost to Downey's team.
Oh yeah.
I think they're called the Mad Rockers, maybe. I hate to guess. Aaron Downey's team, no, they lost. Pretty good match last week.
Oh.
Could have made up some room. So the 13's in trouble now.
Yeah, he was hoping.
Yeah,
He was hoping that 3 ball was
yeah,
going to be
get out or even just anywhere but where it landed. Because now he has to land here for the 13. He can't cut it right now. It doesn't go down the rail. So this 13, watch for him to get here. That's what he's looking at now. He knows he can make this 9, no problem. Or this one in the side. He's probably gonna take the 9, right? But he's wondering how to get here. That's what he's thinking about. Does he just slow roll this over here and then land on this angle? And then can he get up this way to get there, right?
Yeah.
Or can he land here and then draw same thing, kind of draw up? Oh, can he make this 14? This is gutsy, this one. You're gonna miss that 6.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, but he didn't get rewarded.
He
But
did.
here we go. There's that angle, right?
Yeah.
He has this angle, and the cue ball is he can either hit this or he can come up and place it here. I see Andy as a hitter. He's gonna hit that 13.
I think he's going to hit it with a little bit of draw.
Yeah. Get that rack off there. You don't need that on there.
Yeah, especially when you're thinking
Yeah.
about shit in the ball when you're leaving.
The cue ball will leave the table. Especially at the speed he's gonna pop this one in at. It's a stun shot. Just gotta move that. He can even float it over here if he has control. Just right there. This is where he wants to be, or he needs to hit it. Bang, bang, bang. Hit that really hard. Ooh, try to develop it, right? Trying to develop it. And he's got a bank shot, though. And the 9 is, he's got a pretty big window here for the 9. So really, he can bank this and then have the cue ball kind of come up here for the 9. Anywhere in this area. He called the bank. Let's see what he does with that 9-ball shape. Yeah,
nice try though.
Got that window. So he did both. I thought he could have avoided the 3 though.
And didn't leave Martin with a block to shoot at. I mean, he's got a little skinny slice to get it in the side, the 2 in the side, I guess. But
he might be able to make that
the
6. Might be able to thread this needle for the 6.
Oh, I never. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Does it go? Running out of mouse pad here.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, I think. Well, we'll find out, I guess. His decision making hasn't been top notch, so the 4 is probably a nice shot too. Block the 9-ball pocket, like just shoot the 4 pocket weight, just roll it in, and if it misses, it'll be sitting here blocking the 9.
Takes a pocket away from him.
Yeah,
with a 9, yeah.
So he's putting his cue here. So why is he putting it here?
Oh, he's gonna try popping out, or what's he trying to do there?
Yeah, he's off. Well, lucky for him, it's only a $50 match. He's not playing up to his speed, which is around a 500, sometimes a little higher. Andy is getting the majority of the rolls. Martin's gone. His game is gone. He's not shooting as well as he can. He fought that all day. That's 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of shots he could have made on that table that he normally would make. But the fact that he's missed it, look what he left though. He got lucky on the leave, so I guess the rolls are gonna start going Marty's way now, right? You never know. But that's a role that Marty's got. That's definitely a role.
And he's trying to kick that 12 in the corner. And if he does that, then
It's a safe leave too, right?
it's a safe leave because he'll probably move that 3.
Is he going 9 or 12?
I
Looks
think
like
he's
9.
I think he's going 12.
9.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. Sorry.
I think 12 was better. He leaves it low.
Yeah.
And the 9's low, so you can,
And possibly block him from hitting the 3 or.
Oh, now he's got the 2, 7, 5. I'd leave the 3 there.
Oh, yeah. He can't take the 3 now.
Yeah. It's a little bit tough to make it later, but he can go off the rail and make it where even if you're not quite bang on the rail. But the way he's shooting, he should leave that safety net there.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he's way off. Yeah, this is where you start talking to yourself, but you got to talk to yourself positive.
Yeah.
A lot of guys just going, oh my God, I don't even want to be here. And that's not how you got to think. If you want to win, you can't think like that. This game is still there. This is the halfway point, game 9, right? There could feasibly be another 8 games after this.
Yeah.
Or 7. 7, I should say.
9 into the 3 and leave it behind the 12. Leave the cue ball behind the 12.
Right. Yeah.
Open
So
the pocket up and leave him.
Doug's saying make the 3 and have the cue ball come over here.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried a different way.
He tried the Carro.
Well, he left him 1 ball.
Yeah.
3. Is it a bank? Is it a bank? Yeah, he's banking. Here, I just try and make it. Nice one. Cares how it goes in. You're still shooting, and you haven't sold out. So 9. If you can land here, this would be nice. Or sorry, the 4. Then the cue ball come across to here. That you have shots and your opponent doesn't, right? Which is what you want to do. And he's going to just go for a complete safety. That's what you were saying earlier, right? Is he going for a bank and landing there? He's almost in the similar idea. I thought
he didn't want to move that.
No, I thought he was going to leave the cue ball in the 5 like that.
Oh,
which is what, because you were mentioning earlier, he was going to switch gears and then play safeties, right? Which is a pretty good idea. It's a good shot. You're right. He didn't want that 6 to drop. Go inside? Goes it straight in or corner?
That's a good question.
There's no safety
No.
on this shot.
Yeah.
There's a safety here. You could leave the cue ball here with it from the 2 ball, right? And then Andy has to jump. Or you can be aggressive. Like this is a second gear shot, right? Go up the rails. Yeah, you got to make them though. Not a.
Yeah, that was a little tricky.
Yeah. The safety was in the safety because he just banked too.
Yeah.
He's missing the shots that he should be making, and making the shots he should be rattling. Like banks aren't easy, especially when you're down.
No.
Or not feeling good about your game. Like he did 2 of them in a row, and then he gets a shot that isn't that difficult, and he misses it by a big margin. Look how far out the 7 is. If he was close, it'd be close. It'd be in the jaws, right?
Yeah.
Left the cut. It's gonna go back and forth and hopefully not hit a ball. It's gonna hit the 2, I think, which won't be good. It's got to avoid a lot of balls. Yeah, he hit it. Got away with it though. If he doesn't hit it, his cue ball's more like out here, right? It takes a path like that, but because it hits it, ends up losing speed and on a different angle. I see him making this though.
Nice shot.
Well, the score doesn't reflect who's shooting better. It really could be 8-1, 7-2, right? Easily 8-1. Marty's just not there. He's not making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't slowed his thinking down or has slowed his heart rate down or just slowed down. Shoot soft. Play like you know how to play.
Yeah.
He's just not
Sometimes even pretending that you're up 3 games helps get your mental state back because it just kind of calms you down. Going back to, I think when you're down a few games, you're in that scramble mode where you're thinking every shot has to be perfect now because if you
right.
mess up one thing, you're going to be done. But
I always tell myself there's a lot of ball to be played. That's what I say.
oh yeah,
Like there's a lot of time to improve. There's a lot of time to catch up. Oh, now he's breaking second ball break.
oh that's weird.
Yeah, this break I don't know. I haven't done it so long. I don't know what's supposed to go where.
Well,
Usually the ball goes in this corner, but I don't know which one. Right?
kudos to him for recognizing that whatever break he was doing wasn't working.
It's at 15. Hit. No, nothing.
Oh, one's gone.
Yeah, that's the thing about that break.
Look at what the heck, eh? That's
If
a
the
weird
if the
break.
cue ball doesn't come back and hit the pack, you always end up with the clusters.
Yeah.
Sometimes they end up being one big cluster on this rail, like
Oh,
just yeah, but something double hit. But that's not a good. He should just fix the break he was working on.
yeah.
Just aim a little more left, and that's all he had to do. But when you're playing, you always forget what to look at.
I like taking a 15 and putting the cue ball up here, so you've
Up
got
here?
options to start moving some of this other stuff around. Because once you can get down to here, that the 11 will move the 10 out as long as he's up somewhere on this side
Yeah.
of the table, right? He's got a pretty good open area here
Yeah,
to get that 10 ball out.
that's what Doug's explaining, which is true. I mean, if he lands where the X is and makes this one, it comes over here and it can disturb balls properly, right? Although the 14 almost looks like it can go off and in, which separates that one as well. But he has work down here as well, so he may opt to just play up to here, right, and then hit these apart. But that doesn't help. He's moving into a crowd, right, where your shot is better. Opens up. He's got trouble on both ends of the table.
Yeah, he's got to pick one. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
And that 10 looks like it does go past the 11. In any event, the 11 goes bottom left, and you have this huge parking area to get there, so you don't need to take it now. The 14, 12 is a bigger spot. Ooh,
He rolled it up the other way.
that's not great. He has nothing that I can see, nothing obvious, except the 14 off the 3, one real kick.
9 off
One
the
of
14 in the side.
9 off the 4. Oh, to split, to rattle in and then go.
I don't know. Does it even? Is there a hole there even? I can't.
Well, the shadow points are here, so there might be, right? So though you got to think the edge of the balls, they'll move, but I don't think a full ball goes through it.
Probably not. No.
Not a thin cut, not a thin one. You might be going. Okay, now it's open. Well, you sure on Marty's team for leaving him out, leaving him making the
Yeah.
runouts, right?
No doubt.
He leaves more runout shape than Marty does. Yeah, you don't lose if you learn, but you can learn while you're playing and just say, what do I got to change? I'm gonna do something different from now on,
Mhm.
right? I'm gonna play really simple. He did put his cue down to where he thought he should be. Maybe for the 4, didn't get it because he's gonna be for the 5. He needs to land in between these two, right?
Yeah,
So he has
and that's
this.
the fairly
Got,
skinny.
yeah, that's a little window to land in. Yeah, he's hitting that rail before the pocket. Big sigh out of Marty. Hear him through the wall. Yeah, you can't piece together what's making his game bad. He hasn't figured it out yet. Not just a mental state. There's other things in line too, right? Sometimes you did a lot of lifting the day before and you're tight, or you're loose. One of the, there's something that changes your form. You got to figure it out.
Oh my, that was a good shot.
Ooh, didn't get rewarded like you should have though.
Does the
But
10 go?
anytime you move balls when you don't have to, you cause trouble.
The 10 doesn't go. No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think the 12 goes either. It has to be at a right angle to make the 12 with some lots of juice on it. Oh, that was way off.
Yeah, he was trying to
Oh,
juice it. He grabbed the table, or cue ball grabbed the table when he was juicing it.
right. Wow, he messed up that whole table. So he broke bad, made two clusters, then he opened them wide open for Marty, and then he just made another couple of clusters, right? This table keeps evolving every time Andy walks away from it. There's nothing here. Safety, right? That just if you're gonna do anything, put a low ball in this area for a breakout later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can he bank the 6 over here and then just have the cue ball? Because Andy's got nothing if the cue ball's over here. Like, it doesn't have much. Actually, if the cue ball's here, Andy doesn't have very much. Just this in the side, and then maybe a break. But I guess the best spot is probably here for the cue ball. But he can send the 6 ball down toward this area so he can break out the 5. He's gonna have to play safe. I wouldn't be trying to make anything. The 8 doesn't go anywhere because of the 4. So this is going to be a moving the ball type of game. Just
a little bit of a strategy, man.
Yeah, that's a mistake right there. Huge mistake.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Yeah, he pretty much just gave Andy the game.
Now he's got to open the 8 ball up because he can't see the 5.
Right.
And it's not makeable.
He's trying to bank. It does go with a lot of left. Ooh, it was on its way. But a little too close, I guess. It's more of a softer hit.
Did he give Andy that window for the 10 now?
He can be daring and shoot this over here with a lot of spin, and even if he clipped this together, right?
He's got wrong spin on it.
He's stretching too. I don't think he has. Does he have an extension? He has an extension. I like him to take the extension so he can not use the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
This goes over here, and then you just come over here, and all you have to do is just clip that ball, and then it pretty much opens up enough for the 12 will be here to break out the 10. Right? Doesn't have to hit it that hard.
Watch where he's teeing that ball up, though. To me, it didn't look like he was trying to.
Yeah,
he's got wrong spin on it.
He's not breaking those out at all. Could play safe too. Maybe he's not. Yeah, you're right. Switch roles with Marty.
Not a bad strategy.
He didn't have a shot on that cluster though. He had a chance.
True.
He could have actually also just popped those and knocked a couple of his a little bit loose, right?
Yeah.
The 5 would be here and then be.
Because even if the 11 was going to be in the same spot,
the 11 goes.
He'd be.
Even if the 11's out here.
Yeah.
I think I moved the 5 on this one. Can't see it going. Yeah, it's tough to win this game with Andy having 5 balls on the table to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
He can use them to hide it behind, pocket and shape, breakouts. He can do a lot of things with his ball where Marty has to.
This is a tricky shot. Yeah.
He opened. He's gonna take the 10 first, I think.
No, I wouldn't even do that. I would just.
Was it 11?
Well, yeah. Yeah, but
he's got 11, or he's got these ones that the cue ball ends up.
Push the cue ball over here, and then he can't hit it, and then he gets, if he can't make it, then he's got ball.
I think he can get out.
Oh, maybe he can get out. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't. Did he try to bank that? Did not try to bank that. So Marty's best chance is off and in.
No, he did try to bank that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
What the hell? That was unusual.
Yeah, very. You got the majority of the balls on the table. Played somewhat safety though.
Yeah,
but he's given Marty chances. He doesn't have to. It's a long bank here, and then the cue ball can come this way and clip that open. Can even do it just bottom. Doesn't even need spin on it.
Yeah.
He's got some left
Oh,
on it.
he's trying to move the 8 now.
Oh, he's trying to go straight in.
No, he wanted to move the 8.
Yeah,
Or, well, if it did go in, he
yeah.
wanted to move the 8 at the same. Which, yeah, hey, that's a smart shot.
And he tied up two balls. Look at that. So what was a total giveaway, I thought, is now turned into I have to play safeties,
Yeah.
right? Here's a good safety, and here's a good safety. Can Andy get to one of those two circles? And this whole area too, I guess. You know, if you're thinking about it. But I like the two little circles better. Oh, wide open.
Oh,
Just giving it
yeah.
away, man.
I'm not sure what he was thinking there.
I mean, Marty made a huge mistake by sinking two balls. That remember the ball that followed one into the pocket. I thought, okay, that's it. This is Andy's game easily because he had all the balls on the table to hide, to use
Mm-hmm.
until he has a wide open table. And instead, I don't know why he went for that bank. And the bank moved the 11 onto the 8 where it couldn't be made. Right? Didn't need to bank it.
No.
He could have done your shot too, or you just leave it. This is an out now. Yeah. That was a commentator curse on mine because that was Andy's all day. As soon as those two balls went in, the chances of Andy winning were like 90%. But I guess I'm watching a 10% odds here. Might even be 95, really, play properly. No, I didn't
Oh,
make it.
no. Yeah, Marty must be a little frustrated with himself. I think he's.
But these are the opportunities when you get out of the gym. He left it for him again.
Yeah.
There's two giveaways he gave. So if you take two away, could have been 8-2 if Andy didn't give two games away. But like I was saying earlier, when you're down and out, you have to learn something from this game. How do I get out of that? How do I get out of this rut? I got to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I get out of it? If he's just raining on his parade through the whole match, he's learned nothing. He's only learned that raining on your parade will make you lose, right?
Yeah.
You have to find what it takes to get out of it. What brain, what frame of mind do you need to be in? Where is it?
Yeah.
Who do I need to think of?
Whether
Sometimes it's who do I need to think of, right?
Yeah.
Not what to think of, but like who would be down and out and fight back. Alvin Ocean, right? You think that guy is out? No, he just stays steady and he just pockets balls. He waits for his opportunity and he doesn't get emotional, right? That's the first key. And pretty much all the pros are like that. He comes to mind a lot because I seen him come back a lot, and he's a comeback artist and a front runner. A lot of players are either one or the other, but he's a great role model for coming back and just how to carry yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's still clustering up here. His body language is speaking volumes, right?
Yeah.
It's just defeated stance and whatnot. Can't be like that. You have to battle. Just right now, he's just battling himself. That's all. It's not the table. It's not his opponent. He's really battling his own mind. It's still a battle. So you got to win. It's in your head, right? The battle's in your head. You have to figure the way out. Grow from this experience. Like, what were you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think like that. I can't think like that. It creeps in.
No, for sure.
Even me, like I try to think as positive as possible all the time, and I'll still have negative thoughts. They creep in.
Mm-hmm.
You have to shoot those away. Like no, 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 no. You quiet that voice down, right?
You know what I like? Combo that 7-13 or whatever.
Yeah.
Leave the cue ball there. Take the 9.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Roll down for the 12.
Right.
Bump that 14.
Leave the cue ball in this area. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, leaving it exactly here.
Yeah.
With ball in hand, that's actually a pretty good run up. Because really, you're fixing that trouble ball if you can land where the 9 is, which isn't hard when you're almost straight in.
Yep.
And you can get straight in with this. Well, he's going to do something else. Is he making that ball still and getting on the 9?
I don't know. That's a good question.
the 2 doesn't really impede anything. I mean, your shot, you can actually almost tie up there 7 and 9 or 7 and 6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the cue ball's going to stay right there anyway. Puts him perfect out of the 9.
Yeah, no travel for the cue ball. He's kind of still got it, but
Yeah,
open markup again. Like they could have been tight, a little tight nip,
mhm.
6 and 2 or whatever was going to be tied up. 7 and 6 could have been notched together. 2 was the one he hit. But now he's looking at the 2. This is what I was saying earlier. What I would do, Mary will say, I'd be standing here looking at where I need to be. Like he's picking that line out, right? That's exactly what he's doing now. Whether he gets to it from here, might cheat the pocket, meaning he's putting it on the side of the pocket, so the cue ball drifts down here, where your ball would have landed in first place, right? Or he's looking at, do I just stop here and then come out this way and then land where I need to be? Did he get it? He's going to draw into it. Pretty much needs to hit that. I think he needs to draw right into the 7.
Yeah.
Move the 7 here, and then cue ball will be about here. Then he has that perfect angle. I don't think he has the angle to draw into the 7 though, right?
I don't think
Which
so
isn't
either.
bad because then he can draw like to here, where he needs to be. I think he needs to be here, right?
Yeah.
For the same thing you were talking about earlier, popping this and then knocking these apart.
Yeah.
Or actually, you were talking about just landing here and using the 12 to knock
Yeah.
that apart. Ooh, he snapped that one.
Oh, so he's going to try for that 9 on this side. You watch.
Yeah, I think he's going for this
Yeah.
shape
Yeah.
because then he has this one as well too,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Or this one. So look for him to get like in this area. You get both. If you go too far, you take the 12. If you get too light, you take the. You can probably still take the 12. They're all last 3 balls are all in trouble. He's just got to land.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Just stop there. Just enough angle to roll the cue ball down into the
14 and
14.
Yeah.
Hopefully not hard, but
Yeah. Oh, he had it too.
he did have it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he was trying to set himself up.
Yeah, would have nicked that 14 out just nice. 14 probably would have been about here, and the cue ball would have been here.
Rolled right out. That
Yeah.
would have rolled and separated it.
Yeah.
And 8 balls in the middle of the table.
He knows it too. That was I think he may have missed to get a stop shot actually because that cue ball stopped.
Yeah.
Where I think it would have rolled probably a little bit lower if he made it, which wouldn't have been too bad. Didn't want to be definitely straight in, but I think he had some cheating room. He could have cheated that one side of the pocket to make the same shot happen, or spin it, which is a daring shot. Now Marty has a problem, a 4 ball.
Yeah.
The 5, 2, 7, 6 are the balls Andy opened up. They were kind of clustered there for a bit. They could have been worse. Oh, I kept rolling. That did not go good for him. I'm not sure if he can make that 6.
What's the plan after the 6? So that's what he's got to be thinking to himself.
Well, he's got his tip down, so he wants to land in this area, right? He's looking this way as well. You can see the 5 because he can.
Is there another shot where he makes this and comes in behind the 4? Because that would leave Andy with nothing.
Oh, like safety.
Oh, a dual shot.
You're going in off.
I
think he was trying this.
Well, it seemed like a desperate.
Yeah, I think he had a plan there. Not sure what he had in mind there.
He took a half a stroke for a warm up shot on that.
Right.
Just nailed it, so it wasn't. Wrong side of the pass line though for Andy to break that 14 out of there, unless it goes in the corner. I don't think it does go in the bottom corner, does it? That way.
It might. I've been fooled by that camera a couple times. It doesn't look like it though, does it?
No.
But like I said, that camera's 8 feet in the air, so it may go by. I've been fooled by it a few times. He's looking to see if it goes this way. So he may be trying to send the cue ball this way.
Oh yeah, I'm behind it.
Yeah. Oh no, he's actually looking at the 9. Yeah, so like, then it doesn't go then. Yes. Well, same angle he had, obviously, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
what? Same shot. I thought he was checking to see if it went this way. Well, it looks like it goes past there, doesn't it? Maybe not.
I don't think so.
Oh, that'll work.
When you moved it, that
Yeah.
was all right.
Now you can just put some bottom left.
Yep.
Just have it come up this way.
Pop out a little bit. Yep.
Really light pocket weight. Could even come out this way if he wants. Yeah, he followed my line for a shot. Oh.
Oh.
Well, that handicap didn't come into effect. I think if Marty was on his game, it would be a lot closer. 11 games, it could be 6-5 right now. And really, if it could have been after that game, really, it's not that far from being tie, right?
No.
Because 6-5 is a tie. If Marty only has to go to 8, it would be a race to 3 at that point. So,
Right.
as bad as Marty's shooting, it's really close. That could easily have been 6-5.
Yeah.
Right.
Start out with the first one.
Yeah, that's exactly what Doug saw too. Half a warm up spot. Even Andy's commenting, ouch. Right. Okay, let's see if he goes second ball again. I don't think so. He just needs to not have that cue ball go to the hour left of the table. Just stay out of this zone with the cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then you should be able to break and run.
Yeah, same thing. Oh, step right over.
Scratched on it too. Made a mess of the table slightly too. This is bad. Marty's got to deal with that first shot. First shot, that's got to be dealt with, right? But not hard enough to send these balls into this. Make a new cluster over here, right?
No,
Because
but
I can
just-
see the
but
see the
something in
yeah.
there. Yeah.
I can see him taking the one and busting those open.
Yep. That's really it's the only one that you've got there to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, you're drawing into it with a high ball, which isn't bad either because all the high balls go. No, I'm good. I'm good. Looking at it. Shoot him or move him since you can't shoot him. Does he look at the combo? Because he's got this one too. Like he's got this one here, right?
Yeah, he could
just
roll it. Yeah, I was going to say roll
just,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just make sure you hit your ball first and not the high ball.
Exactly.
But, then they're going to spread open and then you're wide open. Because that 4 is in trouble. With 4, you have to be in this little area to get to the 4. Doesn't go this way. Doesn't go this way because of this 14 in the way. So the shot, if you're going to be low ball, I think is this just placing it here.
Yeah.
This looks like he's going for a combo.
He's going for the combo, which might be kind of a mistake because it's. Oh, he made it.
I think it's the wrong. I think he made the wrong shot. It's nice that he made it, but I think I think he played the wrong shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
he could be okay if he gets him behind the 3 now.
There's a lot of trouble here. This doesn't go.
Yeah.
This doesn't go in a lot of spaces, right? It goes there. Doesn't go there. Doesn't go there. Doesn't go there yet. The 4 is in trouble. Needs to hit this 8 ball on this shot. Nope. That's a bit of an angle. He's gonna kind of flirt with it, right? Gonna kind of flirt with it this way. Could cause trouble, especially if he hits the 14 and not the 4, because he could end up knocking the 4 into trouble, right? or frozen up to here.
Yeah.
Needed to be here. It needs to be here for that 4 ball. Oh wow.
Yeah, but that was now what?
Yeah. He's got nothing now.
Not sure what he was thinking, unless he was thinking up and down again, or to hit the three. I'm not sure. But
Yeah, he must have been trying to get this angle on the 5, but that really
yeah,
he was right here. Like you can still spin it in with English and then kind of graze out this way. But now you're,
still scrambling.
yeah, definitely scrambling. Now he has nothing. Maybe a masse, because with English it'll still hit the rail and then kick it over. He has nothing on the 3. Maybe a kick on the side. Nothing on the 4 at all. His 4 ball is the only ball he can see.
Yeah.
And does he go for this thin combo? Right.
Oh boy, that's. Oh, now he's trying to bank too. That's. Yeah, I think that was a mistake because now he could have at least hit the 4 and controlled some.
Right.
Now Andy's got control of anything that he
Right.
wants to take care of.
Yeah, he wasn't doing himself any favors.
I like the. What is that? 14 in the side. Roll the cube
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll the
I
cube.
like this
Now
one.
you got.
I like this one first.
Get it out of
Even
the
if you
way.
go, yeah, like even if you did that same angle you're thinking of, right?
Oh yeah, for it later.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that works too.
because he has to get here now or here. Right.
Yeah.
This whole area he can be to get the 9, but got balls to get there. But I mean, you can take it now. You can even draw back up because this ball lends itself to the 14. You can draw up or come out for the 14 up in the corner. So the 10 ball actually helps the 14. This is the ball that's in trouble, in my opinion. So I take it first. 14's it isn't in as much trouble as it looks.
You don't think if he pulls the cue ball down into this area, he can just slice that over
Here?
and come back in?
Oh, I see what you're saying, like here.
Yeah.
So getting on this line.
Yeah. Exactly. Which I think oh no, he's trying to keep that cue ball in the.
Yeah,
No,
I know he
was it?
complicated it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I see. He was trying to get maybe a back there.
Yeah, that's just uncalled for.
Didn't need to make it that.
No, he could have
hard.
even put it here and just rolled up to where this ball.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I like this one though. I like coming out here and just
Yeah.
basically he missed the ball in hand.
Yeah.
So the rolls are starting to reverse here maybe. Martin did get a roll earlier. Left him won a game he shouldn't have. It was 95% Andy's and won it. Marty shouldn't have, right?
I was being honest. I don't.
Oh. Okay. Didn't know that. I didn't realize he picked it up.
Either.
Yeah, double hit on his half, but jacked up for I don't know what the plan was there. Yeah, because the cue ball was sitting here, wasn't it? When it ended, because you thought he was trying to get to this 9.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Definitely now he needs to be here. He's trying to get here at the end of the run.
Well, I guess, or take a ball that would have moved that,
them. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it still left him with a shot on the.
These are travel. Need another foot.
Yeah.
Need another 10 inches or a foot.
Now
Still pull it off, but he's got to juice it to get off the rail and then come this way. He juiced it a little bit, not enough. So ball in hand with 4 balls, and he still didn't get out. Keeping in mind that this was an issue, he had to land here last, or like you said, could have made this 5 and then came out and moved them. Whether you move this one or this one doesn't matter, as long as you move this one further enough out that it can go, right? Just had to get shape on the 4 and the 3, so that was probably the tough part in that breakout.
Mm-hmm.
But he still could have shot the 4, put the cue ball here, shot the 4, moved them, and then had the 5, right? Definitely not thinking
up here, up here, up here to get to that 9.
Right.
And then take the other.
So here,
Yeah.
we have the cue ball here. Find that alleyway.
Yeah.
It's working around the rails here. Oh, no, he's gonna just
Oh, maybe he's now. Well, he's still got.
good. Yeah,
Yeah, he's still got that to get the.
it's kind of leaking toward it though. It's not a good one to take.
Oh, yeah,
It's
he's
not-
not taking that one anyway.
He's getting on it now. I wouldn't leave it to last. That's
No,
for
no,
sure.
no.
I'd be by the side pocket and hopefully not scratching.
He's got
This-
to do it.
yeah.
anyway.
You don't want to scratch. I would emphasize on hitting here very lightly and coming,
Yeah.
he's trying to land in this window here. That you're not supposed to do. Well, he's got a kick, but unfortunately the kick, he's got to avoid this area, and that kick, well, I'm thinking this way, kind of leaves the cue ball, and he's got to hit it hard.
Yeah.
Hard enough to get back out of that danger
Yes,
zone.
Yeah.
That's where he doesn't want to be, where the cue ball is now on
Almost
the next shot.
almost 2 rails and one, and then in front would kick it the cue ball out again, right? If he could.
Safety wise, the shot is just to go off the rail, hit that just so lightly that the 9 is here and the cue ball is here.
Yeah.
That's the safe shot. That's the 6-12 thinking. I think he's thinking of it too, actually. It's the right shot. I think you just go like this, right? You definitely don't go this way. So you go off the rail, just touch it. It's so close to the rail, you just have to touch it.
Yeah.
You barely have to move it. Yeah, that's the shot.
Yeah.
Nice one.
That was a very good shot. Yeah.
Good.
Good. I'm not a little trouble too because that
Yeah, I
he
mean,
didn't have a
that's what I was saying earlier about if I ever end up with a low percentage shot, like that's a third for me. That might be a 30% shot.
right.
Whereas this is like 90 to 80% shot on a hook 'em.
Yeah.
Whereas
Shot.
that was the shot to play. Now Marty's got to juice it. He only has this rail here. Oops. And it's blocked. Even if he juices it with lots of left, he's got to miss, hitting that. So it's not makeable.
You got to come off the rail here first.
Right.
Bang
Yeah.
2 rails into it, but that's still a tricky shot, dude.
Yeah. It's not makeable.
No.
Unless you're going to curve around, which isn't, it's a very low percent. He's looking at 2 rails also, maybe like this, and then coming down here, which is what Doug was explaining. The other shot is to be artistic pool and go off the horn when jump the 9.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, that was a good try though.
He was very limited at what he could do.
Yeah.
The only other shot that might help is, which is again low percent, was to send the 8 down here.
Yeah.
Now he has to deal with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only other thing that's actually a higher percent than what he was trying.
Get the 8 somewhere that was harder to
And
to make after,
so he can't make. He has to break him, or he has to break him, or else let Marty break him.
Yeah.
Right, just play just a shot and then leave it for Marty to break open. It was a higher percent than the other shots we were looking at. Good shot by Andy though. That's why those shots are crucial, to even see them and then make them.
Yeah.
Right, seeing it's half the battle. If you don't see them, you're not even going to try them. This puts Andy on the hill.
Nope. Oh yeah, it is too. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, the Masse was there as well, but it's something you have to practice, and not many people practice getting out of jail like that. The 8 ball is probably the one I would have shot, shooting the 8, trying something that's, it's probably 40% I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna actually succeed at it. It's a hard shot. I think Marty was in trouble from the lag.
Kind of set the tone.
Yeah, let's replay that lag.
thought we were supposed to
Yeah,
get farther.
Marty's so used from lagging from here, right? He thought, oh yeah, I'll get close to this rag, so he did. Yeah, it went downhill from there, and neither player broke and ran. The, maybe both each had one chance to break and run, where it was like a made a ball and then wide open,
Yep.
and neither made it out.
We'll see what Andy does here if he adjusts his
Yeah, this
because
is
the cue ball's flying hard to the
right.
his right, our left.
It'd be nice to land. It'd be nice to end on a break and run. He really does. He has the skill set to make it today, right?
Yeah.
He just hasn't had that ball going in
Mm-hmm.
and clusters. You know, he's only had the one chance, as far as I can remember, where he had a wide open table and he was shooting after the break. His break. They just tended to be clustering up here and there. But he's made a few odd decisions in the last couple of games when he had ball in hand, and
Yeah.
that's not a very good break. The gap racked it or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. Look at that.
Yeah, right. Can he even break that? Can he even cut that in? I don't think he can. It would be nice to, and then try to. I don't think that does. I think it just sends this ball that way and a cue ball this way. No, he got it.
He got it.
Ooh, geez, almost.
Right at the side.
Well, this is a.
We still got work.
He can draw this into this pack again.
Oh, yeah,
right?
maybe. Yeah.
Hit it hard. He has an angle to do it. He might be looking at just maybe positioning.
He's looking at the 9 after the 11.
Drawing here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's his plan, to draw where that circle is. Oh no. Oh yeah, I didn't see the 10 there. I think they both go. It looks like they both go, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So again, he's just trying to land in the circle and have either or, right? Either the 15 or the 9. He's in there.
Yeah.
He can take either or. Looks like the 15, 9. Looks like if he takes the 9, it brushes the 15. Right? The only way he can not brush it is go in off. Then it would come back, right? I think I'd be taking this one, and then just drawing to. Oh, maybe he did try that. Did try the in off?
Yeah.
Looks like he was maybe going for this 15 this way. I assumed he had to go this way, which I thought he could have. But then again, I thought he could take the 15 and then just draw right to here for the 9. Well, this is
3. Trying to combo the 3 here.
Tried to draw back for the 1-4 breakout.
Yeah.
Which had to be done. Didn't look like the 4 went because of the 1 and being in the way. Okay, well, let's go make it 8-5, leaving him needing only 2 to get the win, which is uncharacteristically close for how the skill set has been so far apart. And he's shooting way better than Marty.
Marty needs to get rid of the 12 now. Has to get rid of the 12 now.
Right. Yeah, it looks like it only goes in one corner, right? It looks like it only goes this way.
I think so.
Might squeeze by this way, but why?
That's tricky too. But what do you do? Yeah,
it must be coming up this way to hit it out, or just hitting it directly. Definitely has to move it though.
Yeah, I figured he would be.
Okay.
Oh, he moved it.
Okay, he's got a fairly easy. I mean, nothing in between him and the balls now. There's no. He can stay right around his own eyeball. Does the 12 go? He's looking at it. Looks like it is. He didn't take long to look at it. So he either does or doesn't. Immediately saw it. Can't tell from that camera angle if it does or doesn't. He feels it's too close to go in the side. Well, is he going to try to land here? The middle balls could be tough to get onto sometimes. Well, he's must go past
Yeah,
here, right?
yeah,
And then the cue ball he's gonna have come this way, and then
yeah. Just little bottom,
yeah,
anywhere. Doesn't you just got to make the ball and not hard.
yeah, right about here would be nice.
Yeah.
That's the shot. No, he's looking that way. Maybe it doesn't go by the two, or he doesn't like the fact that it's head toward the 1 and 4. This is
That shouldn't be
I don't know where the cue ball's going here.
a little bit of bottom shouldn't be a concern about that 1-4 thing if he's trying to cut it in the bottom left.
Yeah, yeah, I like this shot better.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's a better shot. Plus, you're sending it to an empty corner is another good reason to take it the other way. This way, he sends it, behind a curtain of balls. If he doesn't make it, could very well end up being hooked on it
Yeah,
later.
that's what he's trying. And where does that cue ball go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he got a 2 ball, and I wouldn't take the 6. Maybe 6 on the side. Yeah.
Hmm.
Again, he's got this curtain of balls that Andy can like leave over here and leave
Yeah.
him hooked,
Yeah.
and a little bit over here because of the 7.
No call, he says.
No call would be this way, then send the cue ball over here. This will probably go like this, right? Because this doesn't go right now, but mind you, Marty's gonna try and move in this side of the way anyway
Mm-hmm.
on his next shot. So I guess you don't have to go for that 7. I like the 2. You can just leave it up here, the cue ball. Maybe just send it back and forth, or even up table. As long as the cue ball's in this circle. But you can try this too. It seems. And play safe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did. Oh,
Did he get safe? No. I thought he could have played here. Because look how far the cue ball came down, right? The
yeah,
2.
yeah,
He could have played pocket weight and then just sent it, you know.
yeah. Half of that.
And if he made it, he's still good. I think Marty makes this.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he can even he has to juice around it. Might have to massage it a bit, maybe. He does. He's gonna go around the 7. Just don't be hooked by the 4, and yeah, he got it. Could easily end up on the wrong side, but there you go. So he needs 2, and he needs 1. I'm thinking he's gonna make this 8.
He needs 3 now.
This match is a lot closer than it should have been. Few giveaways by Andy. No, he's only racing the. Oh yeah, you're right. 3. Yeah, my mistake.
I think they might be having a pee break.
Well, the Andy on the hill. There's no room for error on Marty's part.
Well, one thing about Marty, though, I don't think he gives up. He might get frustrated, but he never just gives up. He, still tries to pound through it. So I'm not giving up on him totally. I think he's. I mean, chances of him winning 3 and he won are probably slim, but
Yeah, it's not even. It's a combination of decision making and shot making. They're not up to par, right?
yeah,
You can make bad decisions and then still shoot well, scramble all over the place, but you have to have both. Like
yeah.
at least one or the other. He seems to be low on both. Wait.
10 people
Okay.
are watching.
Yep, 10 people. There, the little eyeball down there said.
Yeah, that's fine. That's better than.
He says if you click it, you can see who's where. So eight people on Facebook. One person on Twitch.
Can you see Facebook people?
No, just 8.
What happens when you click it?
I don't want to. If it's not broke, don't click it.
Well, if you're watching on Facebook, send us a hello so we know who's watching.
All right, so this is a bit,
He's got. I like his chances here.
high ball or low.
Well,
3's in trouble. High balls, if the 11 goes, high ball would work because you can crash into those a bit, right?
True.
That's if the 11 goes. I'm thinking if this 11 goes here, you can draw up to this. You can kind of nick those, although they don't need to be moved.
No,
It'd be nicer to move.
Yeah,
Come out this way instead. That's the
Yeah.
better way. No, he's going low, so he's got to deal with that 3 ball somehow. And now he's going to play a combo no matter. Well, I think he wanted to. I think he still can. He can make it all happen right here with a bit of luck. Meaning he can clip this side of the 1 and have the cue ball kind of over here and tickle that 3 a little bit. Or even better, come over here and hit the 9.
yeah.
That's if all the plants are lined up and things are going his way.
He's got some bottom on that. Yeah, that's what he did.
And he could do a combo 3-2. It's not impossible. It's fairly, and the planet's lined up for him, but he's not taking it. He didn't even look at it. So I'm thinking he has to land here, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that goes by.
I don't think it does either.
Yeah.
So, that's what I was trying to figure out, is how to get over on the left-hand side of that 3 to get it in that.
Yeah. Gee, I don't know. He's so close. He's so straight on this one. Can he
Draw it
stun
back.
it out? Like even, right? Draw is gonna come toward this way. The stun is better. This is stun.
He's trying
This
to.
is draw. Did a draw.
Yeah.
Well, it's a long bank. The good thing about the long bank is the cue ball heads towards that 9 ball. The 9 ball is going to stop the cue ball from traveling too far away from the 3.
Yeah.
Just have to, oh, geez, he could cut it in. That was a
Aggressive.
wow, yeah. Hit it quite thick though.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, if Andy can figure out how to get that cue ball back in the middle of the table.
Yeah, 2 rails.
Yeah.
2 rails this way.
Exactly.
Yeah, just bing, and then come out here.
Yep.
Anywhere down here, even this low, because that combination is on, right?
Yeah, the combo's on. If it's not on, he can just take the
Scenic route off the 15.
Yeah.
A lot of things he can do as long as he's in the middle of the table. He can draw back with bottom left or go topping with top right.
Well, now he's going to cut it in and run into it.
Now he's moving balls, which is not good. He's got to just kind of try and concentrate on moving this ball toward here.
Yeah.
Right. So you kind of want that ball to come and hit that 10 first.
Although if he hits it soft and they don't move a lot, the cue ball will be in perfect shape for
maybe the 14.
14 on here. Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, still good. Nothing tied up.
Mm.
He's stuck with 1, or maybe 11 or 13. I was gonna say stuck with 1 shot, but he can cut that backward, cut the 11 in as well, and still be good.
Yeah.
This sends the ball toward all other 3, so it's not a bad shot. It's heading right toward them. Gee, quit moving balls.
Yeah, it's a little.
Just it only causes problems, right?
Yeah.
It's just not a good.
I mean, he might
thing.
get.
He's getting away with it, but it's
yeah. If he can get the 14 up in the side and then stop it on the 10, the 13, the 8's out. So
yeah. 11.
Sorry. Well, 10 in the side, 11 in the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop on the 11 and then the 8. Yeah.
A little too hard. I think you need to be here myself.
Did he?
He's gonna move it again. You have to put the right on there to avoid the other.
He's got a little top just to roll it.
So you need it right on it. Right takes it this way,
Yeah.
right? And then he's sitting
Yeah.
here with it.
Yeah.
But really, he should have been here for that
Yeah.
10. Then you're just tapping them in. This is makeable though, but he's a little close to his work. He's got it. Or does he? No, he does not. So a couple of
He's got no one ball to shoot at, so he's looking at that 3.
it's like he's making sentences without grammar. He just needs to add a couple of commas and then it's a readable sentence. He can do it, right? Just a little bit left. Got the words in the right order and everything, but just needs grammar. Just needs a little bit of punctuation on his, a little bit of right here or less, land on that spot, perfect, and then he's out. And don't move balls.
What's he thinking here?
Well, he's gonna try to make them both. That's all he has. That's all he has.
Or a bank?
Yeah, double kiss in the bank. But making them both is, yeah. He's over the ball to bank as well, right?
Yeah.
And it's a double kiss.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
Whatever he's looking at is.
He's gonna try to make them both, which can be done. The ball is so deep, right? You just have to hit it with enough pace to make sure the 3 follows it in. So look for that cue ball to kind of be like flying back and forth.
Yep.
Right. Because he's gonna have to put a little bit of pace on there. Should go back and forth at least. Should hit about 3 or 4 rails, side rails. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I don't like this. I think he has more chance of following it in than not double kissing. And he's jacked up. Right away, you're not aiming it right.
Yeah.
There's the double kiss, right? The only other shot he could have done, maybe, was go for the double, but then send the cue ball up here, so you would have a shot, and he wouldn't, right? But that's intermediate thinking and intermediate shooting. So don't blame him for not seeing it or trying it. It's one of his best chances to win the match and the game. Sorry, just the game. This wins the match for Andy, but to stay in it, that was his best chance. I don't think the bank was. Just the fact that he had a double kiss to worry about, and he was over a ball. Well, it was fairly close for the lopsided skill set there. I think Andy totally outshot Marty. Yeah, he's gonna line that up. I'll leave it on there. It's like looking at the river card, even though you're folded, right? You want to see, right? Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. It's not that. That's not the line I want to draw.
Not too terribly.
Yeah, it's not impossible to come this way, right?
No.
And if it goes, you have a shot. And if it doesn't, he doesn't have a shot.
Yeah.
Instead of just going back and forth, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Right. Yeah.
And he would have been perfect on the 1.
Yeah. Right. The 8 was about here,
and
he didn't come near it. Right. He went back and forth without hitting it. So.
Oh well, good shooting.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good work.